Academy. So before we dive into the session, so today I have set up a meeting in order to give some high level background on business analyst. So thank you once again for taking out your time. And before we dive into the session, so let me introduce myself. My name is Shailish. I belongs to Hyderabad location, and I hold like 10 years of experience as a business analyst. And it's been 4 years since I was providing online classes of business analyst for the aspirant business analyst. So yeah, that's it about a short introduction about me. And let me share my screen. Please confirm if my screen is visible to you.
It is visible.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. So the purpose of this session was to discuss about the agenda with regards to the business analyst. So first of all, I would like to start off with the definition of business analyst. So let me make it self-explanatory and make it basically bridge the gap between business stakeholders and technical teams. So in simple terms, a business analyst is like a in a restaurant, he is like a waiter. So I'm taking real life example, so that you can understand and relate to the concept very easier. So a business analyst is like a waiter in a restaurant. So if you think that what is the role of waiter at the restaurant, he basically collects the orders from the customer, right? He will note down in the notepad whatever the orders that the customers were telling, he will note down. So similarly, so business analyst is like he basically bridges the gap between business stakeholders. I'm highlighting, you can focus, business stakeholders and technical teams. So stakeholders, what is stakeholders means, now you may not be understanding what exactly is stakeholders, but I can tell that it's a one of the key person in the project, key person. So all these project will be based on the stakeholder only. Okay, the stakeholders. And coming to the technical teams, they are like a developers, your testing team, and few other teams. They were called as technical teams. So business analyst basically bridge. He will act as a mediator. Mediator. He will act as a mediator with stakeholders and IT team. So that is called a business analyst. So he basically like bridges the gap between both stakeholders and technical teams. You can keep this much in mind. So once we get into the sessions, official sessions, you will come to know more about business analyst. So in order to give much more overview about the business analyst, so business analyst is available across all over the departments, not only in the software industry, but also like for example banking industry and healthcare industry and uh, retail industry and legal industry. So you might be confusing what exactly I was referring to. So business analyst will be helpful for all these departments, even for banking, healthcare, retail, legal, and we have multiple. I have listed out only popular departments. So here, for all these departments, business analyst is going to play a very crucial role. Okay, so that does not mean that BA will be uh, doing work from bank location, hospital location, or any legal location. No, 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 definitely no. I mean, they work for this kind of projects, banking projects. They will work for healthcare projects. They will work for retail project. They will work for legal projects. So it's completely depends on the project which you are a part of. For example, uh, your organization may develop the product with respect to banking. So in that banking, you need to the product will be based out of banking. Okay. So BA will be need to familiar with these key skills, business analyst knowledge, business analyst, and along with this department's knowledge. So I hope you got an idea what exactly is business analyst means. So feel free to interfere me to ask the doubts. Anyone have any doubts? What exactly is the
Sir,
what is
one of
exactly is
the
the
actually one of the major department is stock market.
yeah, even for that also business analyst will be available. So that is not that popular, but in the IT industry, we will be seeing this banking, healthcare, legal. These departments are going to be very much okay. You said that one of the example is stock market, so that is also one of the department where business analyst can be available and perform duties. Okay, so I hope you got an idea what exactly the departments and who is business analyst. So any doubts more? Any doubt more? Any more doubts?
No, sir.
Geeta, Kavya,
No, sir.
Ashwant.
No.
Okay.
No.
So the second concept was difference between functional business analyst and technical business analyst. So please make a note that business analyst will be categorized into different. So one is called functional business analyst, other one is called technical business analyst. So let's dive into the technical business analyst first. So technical business analyst, the name itself it suggests that technical business analyst. So they were more focused on technical aspects. For example, front end, back end, they will be more involved on that aspects. Business analyst. He is called technical business analyst. Okay. So whereas functional business analyst, he won't be directly involving about the coding part like front end and back end, but instead he will be more focusing on business perspective, like how the software is working, how the interface is looking. I mean, whatever you see in the front face. So he will be more concerning on that. So that business analyst is called functional business analyst. So I hope you got a difference between what is technical business analyst and functional business analyst. And for functional business analyst, there won't be requiring any coding knowledge. Just keep in that mind. Whereas for technical business analyst, they need to. For example, technical business analyst requires SQL knowledge, Power BI, and API, and Tableau. So these were some of the skills that are essential in order to become technical business analyst. So I'm going to provide you the sessions on functional BA, purely functional BA. So that means you don't require any kind of coding knowledge. Okay, just keeping that mind. So technical BA, I want only specified here because just for knowledge purpose, you need to know what is exactly business analyst and what are the types of business analyst. I'm going to focus on completely BA, functional BA. So we won't be having any coding or technical skills. Okay, just keep in that mind. So any doubts on this difference between business analyst and technical BA? Any doubts? Could you please confirm me so that I can proceed with the other topic? Ashwant, Geeta,
No, sir.
Kavya.
No, no doubt, sir. Understood.
Yeah, yeah, okay. So let me talk about the roles and responsibilities of functional business analyst. So that means this is not a technical BA. This is functional business analyst. So starting with these terminologies, whatever I have specified here, it might be confusing for you because you people are not having a knowledge, right? So don't worry. So once we get into the sessions, real-time sessions, you will come to know what is exactly this. So for now, just keep in this mind. So one of the key responsibility, role and responsibility of business analyst is requirement gathering. Okay, requirement gathering from stakeholders. Again, I'm saying just don't bother about the stakeholder word. You will come to know. But now you can imagine stakeholder is like a one of the key member of the project. Okay. So requirement gathering from a stakeholders. That is one of the primary roles and responsibility as a BA. So next, drafting into the user stories. User story means I think you might be wondering what is exactly is user story. User story is nothing but writing the requirement in a simple and plain English, plain, simple English. For example, uh, you write in a simple English so that everyone can understand. Whatever you gather requirements from the stakeholders, you will convert into the user stories. User story means, like I was emphasizing that it's a simple and plain English. That's it. It's not requires any technical or coding to be done, nothing. Only simple English. Okay, just keep in that mind. We'll come to know and discuss moving forward when you attend the sessions. Third one is like creating a visual diagrams. For example, in your schooling, uh, there are visual diagrams like flow charts, right? Flow charts. I hope you all might be remember what is exactly is flow charts. So like that, there are couple of diagrams where you need to create which whatever the requirement you capture from the stakeholders after drafting into the user stories, you need to present it in the visual diagram. So visual diagram could be, for example, flowchart. So just keep in that mind, flowchart, and there are couple of alternatives as well other than this flowchart. You will come to know when you get into the session. But for now, just keep in mind that creating visual diagrams. Example, flowchart. And fourth one is, so you need to present it to the IT team, including developers, for example, dev team and QA. What you are going to present, whatever the requirement you gathered from the stakeholders, and whatever you drafted into the user stories, like whatever you drafted into the simple and plain English, and whatever you have created the visual diagrams, the same these 2 points you are going to explain it to the developers and QA. Okay, you need to present them. That's it. So that they will be understanding. For example, developers and QA will be understanding the requirement. Okay, after understanding, they will start the development, they will start the implementation, they will build the software. Then after they started the implementation, as a BA, you need to monitor how they were working, whether they were working properly or not. If they were having any doubts, you need to clarify. They will be asking questions only from this requirement only. Whatever you have created, these three, from these only they will be asking your questions. So you as a BA need to clarify the session, clarify their doubts. That is your job. That's the reason I have specified as a BA, monitor the progress of the IT work. Okay. Then comes performing user acceptance testing, UAT. This is very, very crucial. This is a testing. For example, as soon as once the developers completed their implementation, so they won't be doing direct testing, but instead, as a BA, you need to perform testing. So don't worry, testing means it won't be that difficult. I will show you one of the example how to do it. So for now, just keep in that mind, acceptance means we need to perform the testing from the customer, whoever is going to use this software, after it is launched to the market. So from their perspective, we need to perform the testing. For example, see, I will show you one of the example what is user acceptance testing means. Uh, are you able to see this Amazon e-commerce platform? Can you anyone please respond?
Yes.
See, user acceptance testing means, see, developers will be developing all this. For example, Amazon, this functionality, okay, and this bestsellers, this logo, developers will be taking care of all this. So in UAT, user acceptance testing, you need to check how it is working. For example, I want T-shirt. Okay, now it was showing me couple of relevant details. So that means it was working. So in case as soon as once I enter T-shirt here, if the information was not listing out here, then it is a error. So now it is showing to me. So as a business analyst, user acceptance testing is passed. So similarly, you need to open uh, all the functionality. You need to click. You need to click and verify all this, whether it is working as expected or not. For example, as soon as once you click on electronics, what it is showing you? Okay, it is showing all these details. Then then go and check. Then go and check in the card whether card has any details. So card has no. So right now there is no details in the card because this is new for this is. I'm a new user for the Amazon, so I don't see any kind of card details. So if I was a existing user, I need to see this card details. So that means whatever it was presenting you is called user acceptance testing. So if anything was not showing you, so example Samsung 24, okay, Samsung S24, okay, I can see Samsung S24. That means user acceptance testing is passed. That's it. It is not of more of coding. It is more of checking how the functionality is working, whether as soon as once we click on these functionalities and the fields, whether it is giving the response or not. That is called user acceptance testing. Any doubts over here in the user acceptance testing, Geeta?
Uh, so we need to check with end user point of mindset, right?
Yeah, end user mean customer. For now,
Yeah.
assume customer. So customer, how they are going to use this application, this Amazon. So from their perspective, as a business analyst, you need to test. So for example, Geeta is a customer. So Geeta landed into the interface. So after landing Geeta into the interface, she will search whether she need example T-shirt. She will search here. So she will find some list of relevant details of the T-shirt. Okay, so she will select all. She will select any one of these, and she will proceed with the paying the payment. Right. This is from customer perspective. Geeta, how she was doing from customer perspective, she will be doing like this. So the same how she is going to do. We need to perform as a business analyst. Okay.
Okay. So we don't need any technical skills for this testing, right?
No, no, no. Simple. For example, see, you will be like as I said that you are responsible for writing user stories and accepting user stories. So considering this user story as a reference, you will perform this testing. UAT. Okay, what should I do next? T-shirt for men. Then which one next? Then what should I? What should it should? What should it? What should list out? For example, I clicked on all. So what it was listing out? All categories, Alexa Bliss, Amazon Fashion. Okay. So if it is listing out all, then the user acceptance testing is passed. There are some situation, for example, if I do type anything, see here it was not showing me any relevant details. I was expecting T-shirt, but I was searched with the 00TSG. That means it is incorrect. So it was not showing me. So that is this is where the user acceptance was failed. It should list out for me, because my agenda is, my aim is like t-shirt. So t-shirt should be reflected. Even if I type any 0 t, even if I type any 00, it should list out the t-shirt. At least one name should list out. But here it was not listing out. That means this scenario is called failed scenario. So here once again I'm telling, when you get into the real-time sessions, you will get a clear idea. For now, just keep in that mind that user acceptance testing is, as a BA, we will be doing from the customer perspective. Customer who is going to use that software, whatever we are building, from their perspective, we need to do the user acceptance testing. No coding, no technical, nothing. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Can I proceed with other topic? Can you please confirm, all of you?
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
Any doubts? Any doubts? Geeta, Ashwan, from these roles
No,
and responsibilities?
no.
Yeah, these were primary roles and responsibilities. Okay, primary. See, as a 10 years of business analyst, my day is incomplete without performing these roles and responsibilities. This is very, very, very crucial. Okay, just keep in this mind. We'll get into the session, and I will take one of the project, and I will explain you what is requirement gathering, what is user stories, what is visual diagrams, everything. I will take one real-time example, real-time project, and I will explain you in a much more better way. Okay. So yeah, here comes the skills required to become functional business analyst. Functional. For now, just go through. I'm going to elaborate each and every concepts during in my session, real time. When the session starts, I'm going to elaborate each and every concepts in detail. So requirement gathering, business process modeling, use case development, documentation, specification writing, stakeholder management, user story, business process mapping, functional UAT. Right now, whatever we have discussed, Amazon platform, that is called UAT. Okay, this is very important. Communication, interpersonal skills, change management, knowledge of industry best practice. For example, I told you right just now, like healthcare, banking, and legal. And Ashwant was told me that what exactly that Ashwant was told me is what?
Stock market.
Yeah, stock market. Yeah. So that is called knowledge of industry best practice, and business case development, risk management, agile methodology, scrum and kanban. So this is very, very, very important. So every project follows this. So, and some of the tools that are very important for a BA to be familiar. So Jira, my day is incomplete without using Jira. As a 10 years of experience, I mostly use this Jira platform. It is very, very important. MS Visio, we use it for diagrammatic approach. Like above, I told you, right? Diagram here, visual diagram. So for that, we use this tool called MS Visio. Confluence is a collaboration tool. We can collaborate with the development team, IT team from this tool. Okay. Balsmic. This is like one of the another diagrammatic approach. Microsoft Excel, Dot.io. So these are tools that you need to be familiar. I'm going to provide you in-depth knowledge how to utilize, how to use these tools, and what exactly the purpose of this in detail once we get into the session real time. Okay. Yeah, these were very, very crucial skills in order to become functional business analyst. Here, if you see, there are nowhere technical skills were included. Technical skills not included, because this is a functional business analyst. So that's the reason no technical skills are required. This is simple, yeah. So nothing. nothing is going to be very difficulty. So if you pay attention, definitely it will be very easy. Like how I'm explaining you, it will be very easy for you once you get into the uh, real-time sessions. You will get an idea what is the purpose of it, and what is the purpose of it, and what exactly uh, stakeholder management meant is. Everything you will get to know once we get into the real-time session. Career scope of a business analyst. So for every designation, whatever the employee chooses, for every designation they will be having a career scope. For example, a developer can become a Salesforce developer, and he can become some uh, Flutter developer. So like that, a BA can be also become different designations. So once they got a good hold of experience. So before I explain all of this, let me share my experience. So my journey as a business analyst was began with the junior business analyst, junior, and from there, after becoming after working for like 4 to 5 years, then I was converted into senior business analyst, and I was completely having a 10 years of experience, junior and senior business analyst. And next year I was planning to become product owner. Next year I was hoping to become product owner. So yeah, business analyst you can become, senior business analyst you can become, functional business analyst you can become, technical business analyst also you can become, product owner also become, you can become, project manager, business system analyst, scrum master. So right now don't bother what is the difference between this. I hope I already defined very clearly what is the difference between functional business analyst and technical business analyst. So these we will be discussing in the future classes. So for now, just pay attention. Career scope, how it is going to be. And yeah, any doubts from this? Anyone? Can you please respond?
Can you please respond?
No, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you. And yeah, eligibility criteria of business analyst. So there are many students. There are many students whoever is enrolled into my sessions, they will be asking questions like, "Sir, I don't have a specialization as a business analyst stream in a MBA or BTech field. So will I become business analyst?" So for them, I can say simply that it's a myth. It's a myth, I can say, because anyone can become business analyst, irrespective of the specialization you have done in your graduation. For example, even if you come from BTech, even if you come from mechanical engineer, hotel background, hotel management background, BSc, anyone, anyone can become business analyst. But if you have a specialization, it will be an added advantage. But that does not mean having the specialization you will be getting a job. No. So the business analyst mostly requires skill set. He need to have a skill set. Only then he can get a job. It's not because of specialization having they can secure the job as a business analyst. It's a myth. Just for knowledge purpose, I'm saying anyone can become business analyst. Eligibility criteria was like any graduate. So let me dive into the salaries of business analyst. So 10 years ago, when I started my career as a business analyst, it was a mid-sized company. So it was a mid-sized company. I got a offer of 3.8. My journey was began with the 3.8 as a fresher. So 10 years back, 3.8 is a very bigger amount, very big pay. So which is equivalent to now was, I can say, 6 LPA, because 10 years is IT is not that booming stage. So right now IT was boomed a lot. So considering now situation, now scenario, so fresher can secure 5 LPA and with 1 to 2 years of experience, they can get 6 to 7 LPA. 2 to 4 years, 7 to 11 LPA. 5 plus years, they can get like 12 to 16 LPA. So just want to share my ex-student who got recently placed in one of the MNC company with a package of 6 LPA. She was one of the member who was joined in my online academy like 3 months ago. She was got a job out. She was got a job in one of the big four company. She was right now doing work, and she expressed her thankfulness and her gratification. Whatever the key concepts I have covered in the sessions, the same the same concepts she was able to the same concepts she was able to clear the interview. So yeah, salaries will be definitely very good. I can say that the salaries is which is almost equivalent to developer. Right now, I cannot disclose my salary as a 10 years of experience. I am getting around like roughly I can say, I cannot say accurate one. I can say like 28 to 33 in between I'm getting as a 10 years of experience. Mm, but the same 10 years of experience as a developer, he was also getting the same pay. So you can imagine how demanding his business analyst is. So business analyst and developers will be getting very good pay. So this is the salaries of business analyst, and I was given one of the example. What is the salary structure? Will it be for developers and business analyst? So yeah, salaries will be very demanding for business analysts. So that I can say. Not only in India, even if you go to abroad countries, they will pay very hefty amount, very hefty amount, even in abroad countries. In India also, like for example, Bangalore, Chennai, Hyderabad pays very good pay for business analyst. Yeah, course duration. Coming to course duration, 50 days. In the 50 days, I'm going to complete the all key concepts that is required to become a business analyst. And the session duration would be 1 hour to 1.5 hour, depending on the doubts or the clarification that you are expecting. For example, as soon as once I cover the key concept, if you are not able to understand, you can ask me. I can elaborate. So I can extend from call from 1 hour to 1.5 hour. So I can do that as well. So this is the demo and covers the complete high level background of the business analyst. So the door is open for now. The door is open to all of you. You can ask any doubts for me now. Anyone can ask doubts. Whatever I was explained you can shoot questions.
Sir, I would like to know if the course is providing any job opportunity or like
Yes,
placement help.
definitely. Yes, definitely.
Uh, like how will you categorize in the sense how will we like differentiated saying like okay like this long it will take time to get into a placement because how many people have joined the kind of like
See, so far I have been giving providing online classes from past 4 years. So I have been given training for like 45 to 50 members so far in the 4 years. 45 members. So in the 45 members, out of 45, I can say that 33 members were placed. The rest 15 members they were given up. They were given up. I am not. I was pushed for the interviews. I was helped them in clearing the interviews, but they were given up the interview. But they given up the business analyst course, and they were not stayed in touch with me. So the 33 members were got placed so far in my 4 years of experience. So if you ask me how it is going to be, so once you are done with the course session from me, so I will be bringing like all walk-in interviews, and I will be I'm having a tie-ups with some of the companies. where I will be sending you all of you after completion of the course. So you can clear the interview and get the job over there. So, but my ultimate expectation from you was like you need to be well versed with the key concept that I'm going to cover. So if you are not going to be familiar with the key concepts and if you're not going to clear the interview, then don't blame me. So if you are good, if you are fit for the business analyst, then definitely you will clear the interview. I will definitely bring the set of companies, and I will tell them to take the interviews. You can go ahead and give the interviews there, and if selected, then all is well. So if you are not selected, then something is lacking on you. So you need to focus on that. So if you are not able to, so if you are not able to perform very well, then don't blame me, because if your skill set is not matching, if you are not able to answer the interview questions well, then no one can help you. So if you are good at every concept that I'm going to provide, then I'm sure that you can approach me. You will get a job.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Thank you. Got it. Thank you. Thank you for explanation.
Yeah, Ashwant, from your end, any doubts? Hello.
Hello.
Is Ashwant here?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, any doubts?
Hello. No, sir.
You can ask me anything. This forum is very important for you in order to get clarification what exactly business analyst. I know most of the people are concerned on these job assistance. Don't worry, definitely I will definitely provide job assistance for you. Okay, but you need to do a favor for me. You all of you, whatever the task I'm going to provide you on regular basis, you need to provide me complete. You need to complete it without any errors. Then come to me 365 days I will be available for you. 365 days. Okay. So my only concern was to make you understand the concept very easily so that you can understand and clear the interview and get the job. I will only bring the interviews. Okay, don't worry. I will only bring the interviews. You need to attend the interview. That's it. By preparing well. Again, I'm emphasizing for Geeta, Ashwant, and Kavya. I will only bring the interviews. You just go and attend interviews, but be prepared well before you attend the interview. That's it. Yeah, Kavya.
Sir,
Yeah,
yeah, do you provide any guidance and interview questions after completion of the course?
definitely. Hold on. I will share. Are you able to see this brochure, session brochure design business?
Yes.
So over here, I was prepared a planning what to be covered on daily basis. On day one, I will be covering out definition of BA, difference between roles and response skills, types of BA scope, and day two, I will be covering SDLC waterfall. So, like I already prepared the agenda, what to be discussed. So, if you come down, so here, as you can see that CV preparation, sample interview questions, break for preparation, mock interviews will be taken, review of the candidates. Okay, all these will be covered. So don't worry. CV, mock interviews, and what exactly the questions. I will be sharing the notes as well. And along with this, I will also provide the job assistance in terms of getting job interviews to you, so that you can go ahead and attend the interviews, and you can clear the interviews. And if you are having any doubts, you can always reach out to me. And before I end this call, so once you got a job as well, once you got a job, so you can always reach out to me, because as a fresher, you will be having some doubts, right, to perform the duties in your organization. So in that case also, you can reach out to me. I will be explaining you what exactly to be done. So I will also provide that assistance as well. And if you're having a experience in the non-IT, I will also help you how to transition from non-IT to the business analyst. I can also help you with that as well. Yeah, that's it from my end. Anything, Geeta, Kavya, before I wind up the call?
Nothing.
Geeta, from your end? Hello, is Geeta here? Hello, Ashwant, are you here?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, is Geeta here?
She left the call.
Okay, okay, thank you. So, Ashwant and Ashwant, Kavya. So, starting from next weekend, I'm going to plan a session. So, I will be reaching out to you individually regarding to discuss if you are having any further details.
Hello, can you hear me now, sir?
Is Geeta speaking now?
Yeah, I just got some network issues.
No problem, no problem. So, Geeta, I'm speaking that from next week onwards, I'm going to
Mhm.
start the new batch.
Okay.
So, if you are having any doubts with respect to the session, you can speak to me or contact me individually.
Okay, sir.
And
Okay.
if you are having any doubts with respect to this business analyst, whatever the demo I was given, you can ask here now. But apart from that, if you are having any details, anything you want me to discuss personally, we can discuss individually. But
Okay.
keep in mind that from next week onwards, I am going to start a new business analyst batch.
Okay.
Okay. So
Okay.
shall are we good to close, or would you like to add anything? Three of you, Kavya, Geeta.
Nothing, sir. Good to close from my side.
Okay. So I will stop the recording. So in the same chat, you will be getting this recording link. So you can refer if you need it. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Automatically it will be saved. So you can refer.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. The first and again, once again, thank you all three of you for joining demo session and make it successful. And I really looking forward three of you to join the sessions in order to acquire the knowledge on business analyst. And yeah, really looking forward all three of you to see you in the sessions. And thank you, thank you, team.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, thank you,
Thank you, sir.
thank you.
Yeah.